Good morning. Happy Monday. Today is Monday, August 18th, 2025. What makes today so special? Well, today is the date that Florida Housing launches the start of the 2025 Hometown Heroes program. This program has a fresh $50 million of allocated funds for our Florida workforce heroes. But what are this year's changes? How can you qualify to get this assistance and purchase your home? Let's break it down.
So, what are some of the changes for 2025? Let's go over them now. One of the most significant changes for 2025, different from the last round in 2024, is the occupation eligibility. What do I mean by this? In 2024, it didn't matter what type of work you did. All it mattered is that you were employed by a Florida employer. However, this year they went back to what the original program kind of was. So there is a list of qualified and eligible occupations, which we're going to go over them a little bit later. But I just want to get through the basics of it right now. You basically have to be one of those qualified occupations. However, on an upside is, let's say you are married, you have a partner, you have a parent, anyone whom you're planning on purchasing your home with, they don't have to meet the occupation eligibility. So it's only you that needs that. There is another requirement, which is occupancy, meaning you have to state that this is the home that you are going to live in and it is going to be your primary residence. Again, as an upside, your co-borrower does not need to fulfill that requirement. With our active duty and military personnel, they need to get a letter of leave of absence as well as an earnings statement. And for our veterans, they don't have to meet the occupation requirement. However, they do have to be working full time. So let's see what are some of the benefits that the program has to offer and how can we get you some assistance to purchase your home.
How can this 2025 Hometown Heroes program benefit you? Well, we've already established that you can qualify for up to 5% of assistance towards the purchase of your home. And just to break it down a little bit in numbers, I'm going to take a round number, $300,000. Let's say that's the price of the home that you're purchasing. So now you become eligible for up to $15,000 of assistance. What can you do with this money? Well, if you have $15,000, you can use that towards your down payment, you can use it towards your closing costs, and you can even use it towards buying down your interest rate. However, I want you to understand this is not free money, okay? Like most down payment assistance programs, it works as a second loan to your house. So let's say you decide you're going to sell the home, you're going to refinance the home, or you're moving out and you're renting the home. That's when this money becomes due. It's not that you're going to be making your regular mortgage payment plus paying this back. As long as you are not selling the home, refinancing, or moving out, you don't make payments. It's a 0% interest loan for 30 years. Okay. And most people don't know that. Most people think that down payment assistance programs are automatically free money, and that's not the case. I do like for my customers to be well informed from the beginning. The other great thing about Hometown Heroes is that you can use this together with seller's concessions. So if you're purchasing a home and we put in an offer for $300,000, but now we ask the seller to help you with closing costs at 3%, which is $9,000, and you are eligible for the Hometown Heroes program, we can use that $9,000 and the $15,000 for your closing. So you're not disqualified from other help that you can get because you're qualified for the Hometown Assistance Program. Actually, this is a great vehicle that you're going to have available to you to help you realize your dream of becoming a homeowner. So we said today was the day that the assistance became available. However, as soon as it was announced, it allowed people to apply for it and reserve the money, which means some of the funds have already begun to deplete. And while $50 million for you and for me seems like a lot of money, it's not when they're handing it out to hundreds of thousands in assistance. So, what does that mean? Do not wait. Take advantage of this opportunity and apply to see if you are qualified for this hometown assistance program so that we can work together to find you your home. If you do not have a lender, I can gladly refer you to a lender that can discuss with you what your options are. What do you qualify for? And how we can make this happen for you as soon as possible.
So I said earlier that I would go through some of the occupations. I do want you to know this list is very long and extensive. So that gives a great number of you an opportunity to see if you qualify. There is from 911 operator to a librarian, hearing aid specialist, a phlebotomy, a teacher, law enforcement, um, LPNs, assisted living facility employees. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. If you want to know if you qualify, if your specific occupation is on the list, reach out to me. Let's work together. I will get you in contact with the loan officer, and that way we could get you pre-approved and make sure that you could take advantage of this opportunity before the funds run out. So I'm going to be here to guide you. I'll hold your hand through the entire thing. We will work together with your loan officer, find out how much you qualify for. We'll go out to look for the house that suits you and your family's needs. But make sure you don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Let's work together and make your home ownership dreams a reality. Allow Hometown Heroes to do this for you. Guys, thank you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to like. Don't forget to share it with someone that you think this may help. And subscribe. This way you and I can stay connected. And that way I'll keep you updated on the latest housing programs and opportunities are out there. Thanks again.